Welcome back to Hilaal Live. Now, Morocco defender Nouhaila Benzina made history by becoming the first player to wear a hijab at a World Cup. The 25-year-old wore the Islamic headscarf as she made her first appearance at the competition in her side's 1-0 win over South Korea. Joining us now to discuss this historic day is Moroccan journalist Amine Raad. Amine, thank you so much for joining us and welcome to Hilaal Live.
Thank you for having me.
Now, it's an absolute pleasure. I mean, I know Morocco has made a lot of history, obviously, in the last year, getting to the semi-finals of the World Cup, becoming the first African and Arab nation to reach that feat. But what this excellent woman has done right now, it just really encapsulates the beauty of this game. And Nouhaila really has made sure that that history is there for all to see.
Well, it's a big step for women in the Arab world and also in the Muslim world, that a woman can play with the hijab in the World Cup. It's a big achievement, for Muslims all around the world. That's something big for us also here in Morocco.
I mean, I want to look back, let's say 22 years ago, where obviously Islamophobia was on the rise in the western parts of the world. And, if you wore a hijab, you'd be criticized. And there'd be so many derogatory terms being thrown at you. This changes a lot, doesn't it? Because it's now on a football field and the perception is changing, isn't it?
Yes, because the FIFA changed the rule in 2014 to allow women with hijab to play in the football games. But unfortunately, we will always find Islamophobic reactions. Like, for example, in France, some French media, didn't like Nouhaila to play with the hijab. A lot of criticism about this, and we don't care about this. It's a big honor for her to play with the hijab. It's a personal conviction, and it has nothing to do with the game. The hijab don't what do we say? Don't impeach the game to be done, or don't make the game more aggressive or less aggressive. It's something. It's a personal decision for the person.
Nouhaila's what she has done, of course, just transcends for Arab sport as a whole, because we see that over the last few years, sports and, of course, the Muslim world just keeps coming together and really bringing a sense of harmony within the world. We saw that in the Qatar World Cup. We've seen that in so many events. This is just another turning point, isn't it, in so well encapsulated how sports has really made such an impact in the Arab world and has transcended into outside the rest of the globe.
Of course, and sports, gather the Muslim world together. As for the Moroccan team during the World Cup in Qatar, everybody in the Arab, in the Muslim world, backed the Moroccan team and showed the solidarity with the Moroccan team and show how deep is the connection between all the people of this region, and how they got passionate about somebody of their own religion, our beliefs during the competition like that.
I mean, I want to talk about of course, just Nouhaila and what now she means for Arab women that want to play sport, not just football, but sport as a whole, but not just playing sport, but doing it with a hijab to represent the beauty of Islam and the beauty of being a Muslim.
She opened the path, as we can say, for all the Arab, Muslim women around the globe. So they can play sports with the hijab. They can play with their convictions, and that's the beauty of it. She's a pioneer. She opened the path. She showed how a woman can play with the hijab without any problem, and without scaring the other nationalities or other person from other religions. They're only scaring the Islamophobic person.
How does FIFA change that? Because of course, 2014 they've allowed for females to play with the hijab. How does now FIFA crack down on these Islamophobic and derogatory words that are coming from fans? Now, obviously, it's difficult to stop fans and stop each individual, but there has to be some sort of rule book. What they did, of course, with racism, can they now bring that, using that same blueprint and use it to protect female Muslim players against these Islamophobic comments?
They should do it as they do about the LGBT community. The same thing, the same rules, because you cannot let people comment like they want like Islamic comment about a woman wearing a hijab, and you can't allow person criticizing LGBT person from the LGBT community. It has to be the same rules for everybody.
One final question, what Nouhaila has done, everyone's talking about it, especially in South Africa. Going forward, this does inspire many other Muslim footballers, doesn't it? Muslim women footballers, that is, of course, to want to wear the hijab and doing so freely and playing the game that they so richly love.
Yeah, of course, because as I said, she opened the path to all the Muslim women and Muslim girls all around the world, so they can play with their hijab, with their without any problem. Hijab can't impeach them to play sports in the high level. It's a personal thing, it has nothing to do with sports.
Amine, we'd like to say shukran so much to you for joining us here on Hilaal Live.
Thank you very much.
That is Amine Raad. He's a journalist based in Rabat, Morocco, to of course talk to us about Nouhaila Benzina and of course the history she made by becoming the first player to wear hijab at a World Cup. Makes you feel proud to be a Muslim and to share that same religion with Nouhaila Benzina. After the break, I'll have your latest in news. To stay tuned.